Good afternoon, everyone. We are Group 13. Today we are going to talk about some ways to manage waste efficiently. So let's start. This is an outline of our presentation today. So let's start from our practice. In this day and age, urbanization brings us a lot of convenience. The endless shops on the street are sufficient to meet people's needs. However, it has resulted in increasing material desire and consumption. The question is, how are goods produced and delivered to our hand? And how many natural resources have we exploited to these goods? Therefore, this became one of the goals of SDGs in 2020. Next, we will show you some data analysis.
According to this table, the amount of general waste production in Taiwan increased year by year and reached its highest peak in 2018. Then the second bar graph shows that the regions with the highest projected waste generation are in East Asia and the Pacific. So it means that as the country becomes richer and more urbanized, the consumption of plastic, paper, aluminum, etc. also increases. From these two data, we can know that the Earth has been overwhelmed by the waste, and the current approaches to waste management are not sustainable and leads to a vicious circle with continued air, land, and marine pollution and global warming, which eventually could put our health at risk. Now, we'll show you some examples.
Here are the examples. The first example is the recycle station in Thailand. The Thailand government cooperated with retailer company, Colorful. If you recycle a certain amount, you can get coupon for taking for Colorful. This not only makes people more willing to recycle, but also improves the business. In this case, trash is managed properly and the consumption is expanded at the same time. The second example is the Clean Slate project in the state of Texas in the US. The government employs the homeless to clean up streets and provides them accommodation and benefits. This not only deals with the trash problem, but also lowers the rate of unemployment. In this case, it lessens the problem of unemployment and the homelessness. Next part is our viewpoints and available methods.
How can we get the public to develop the habits of picking up garbage? According to our observation, in Taiwan, many universities have offered a course called Life Service, in which students are responsible for cleaning the environment. We believe that schools can provide more practice and encourage students to pick up trash to get credits. In this way, students can cultivate a habit of picking up garbage from an early age. In addition, in society, we can also provide welfare benefits and a bonus to promote the culture of active garbage pickup. We think Taiwan should follow the Clean State project, offering bonuses to homeless people for collecting garbage. In this way, we can promote a culture of active garbage pickup, and the habits of picking up garbage will become more prevalent. More resource recycling bins should be placed in various locations. If plastic is recycled, it can effectively enable enterprises to reduce the production of unnecessary plastic products.
In Sweden, every supermarket has a smart recycling machine. When you take an empty bottle to the machine for recycling, the machine will follow the bottle you put in and scan it in infrared, and equivalent money will be given to you when you do recycling.
Do you think that the government can set up more machines in public spaces to increase recycling and encourage reuse behavior? By doing this, we can reduce the amount of garbage.
If many places have smart recycling machines and recycled plastic are used again, the manufacturer's plastic will be reduced and the amount of waste will be relatively decreased.
Next, in school, if students pick up trash, they can get a tuition waiver. For example, picking up 10 pieces of garbage is worth $2. In this way, students can cultivate the habits of picking up garbage from an early age. Also, we think that the government should increase the environmental cleanup tax and allow every household to pick up garbage to offset the tax. Also, we think that the government should set up a policy of increasing fines for littering everywhere, so that we can get into the habits of not littering at will. As a result, the amount of littering in public places will be reduced. Next, holding more national cleaning activities every month in order to make everyone to clean up the environment together. In this way, people would know the hard work of cleaning up garbage and the impact of waste. They would realize that they should not producing so much garbage. The next, when garbage trucks collect garbage, every household should weigh the amount of waste. If the waste is overweight, the staff of garbage truck will charge you an additional fee. In this way, people can cultivate the habits of not producing so much rubbish. That is our conclusion.
These are our ideas. Promoting sustainable consumption is not difficult at all. If the government can formulate relevant policy, improve the well-being of citizens, and if we change our habits in our daily life, such as recycling and reduce the disposable, and we will develop good habits towards environmental issues. I believe that, as customers, these habits are easy to pick up, so why not start now? Thanks for attention, and this is our references.